A girl leaves the comfort of her own home, the security of her parents, and the familiarity of her surroundings with the hope of building a life with her husband. She steps into her in-laws' home, only to find herself in a space that hardly accommodates her basic dignity. She has no private room of her own where she can rest, no washroom of her own where she can feel secure, no cupboard or proper space for her belongings. Her clothes and essentials are scattered, making her presence feel more like that of a guest than that of a rightful member of the household. The house she lives in does not even belong to her husband, making her sense of belonging even more fragile. Yet, she endures. She adjusts. She tells herself that this is her destiny, that compromises are the price one pays to nurture a relationship. Out of love, out of respect, and out of a desire to save the bond she has tied her life to, she tolerates every inconvenience. What hurts her the most is not the lack of comfort, not even the absence of privacy or ownership. It is the behavior of her husband. A husband who does not recognize her struggles. A husband who fails to acknowledge her silent sacrifices. Instead of offering empathy, patience, or gratitude, he questions her loyalty, her intentions, even her desire to sustain the marriage. It is a bitter irony. She sacrifices her comfort, her dignity, her personal space, and yet she is blamed for not wanting the relationship. When in reality, the only thing that makes her question the relationship is not the lack of material comforts, but the absence of emotional support from the very man she compromised everything for. A marriage is not built on four walls, closets, or even material possessions. It is built on trust, care, respect, and understanding. If the husband had given her emotional shelter, she would never have felt the absence of a physical one. If he had valued her, she would have borne the inconveniences with pride, not pain. But when a woman feels unappreciated, unheard, and constantly blamed despite all her sacrifices, the cracks in the relationship deepen. It is not her tolerance that fails. It is the husband's behavior that pushes her away. In truth, she does not reject the relationship. She rejects the neglect, the indifference, and the hurt that has come to define it. She is not unwilling to stay. She is only longing for a husband who stands beside her, sees her struggles, and values her as his partner.